what is up with that Patriots dynasty?
Patriots and Titans.
Patriots and Titans. What a game that was. What a game that was.
Who would have thought that the Patriots, the offensive problems they had all year long, would follow them into the playoffs?
I did.
That's true. You did.
I did. And, I mean, it's just one of those things when you realize that the Patriots didn't have Antonio Brown, didn't have Josh Gordon. They had a lot of first
They had
year.
N'Keal Harry,
He is all right.
Mohamed Sanu,
Eh,
Julian Edelman,
who,
Sony Michel,
back to
James White.
Back to Edelman real quick. Who
Major drop.
major drop because he was hurt all season. He was hurt. He was supposed to get surgery, but said no because he figured that who else is going to catch the passes?
But he didn't catch the pass.
No, he
and
didn't.
that is the exact point. If you're a wide receiver, your job is literally to catch the football.
Yes, it is.
And if you're hurt to the point where you can't catch the football, you shouldn't be out there.
No, you shouldn't. And little fun fact, Edelman leads the lead in most drop passes. So imagine that guy who has been Tom Brady's sidekick for quite a while now leads the lead in the most drop passes.
Was he the best of Tom Brady's sidekicks? Because Tom Brady has had a lot.
No. Nothing beats Randy
nothing
Moss.
beat that 2 year. Was it 2 or 3 years? I think it was that 2 to 3 year stretch where Randy Moss and Tom Brady were on the same team.
Yeah,
no one could compete with them.
It's up there. Edelman is up there with Gronk and Moss, and let's not forget about Deion Branch.
What about Wes Welker?
Wes Walker.
Wes Welker.
Hey, Tommy got some weapons. Hey, it's a new era. It's 2020. A lot of no-name guys are coming out. You would think that Tom Brady would make no-name guys name household names. He did that with Edelman. We didn't know who Edelman was. We were like, who the hell is this dude?
I remember when I used to watch them when it was Tom Brady and it was like Lawrence Maroney and Wes Welker, and they were going to the Super Bowls and they kept losing to the Giants. I remember Julian Edelman being on those teams.
I do too.
And he used to have long blonde hair.
Yeah.
And he used to be their punt returner. And I was just like, that guy, I remember saying back then, and I was like a little 14, 15-year-old little kid.
Yeah,
and
man.
I was like, I remember saying, that's the next Wes Welker. That's going to be their next Wes Welker after Wes Welker is, done. And he wasn't the next Wes Welker. I think he had a better career than Wes Welker, honestly. He became Julian Edelman.
Fact. Yeah, so that Tennessee Titans game and Patriots game obviously was a great game, especially for me personally, because I was bold enough to bet against second half Tom Brady.
You bet against him in the second half?
Mm-hmm.
So it was a prop bet.
So basically, I was like, you know what? There's no way Tom Brady's gonna come back in this game and win this. I was like, not happening. I felt so confident about that too, so confident. I kept literally saying they're not gonna win this game. They're not gonna win this game. And what happened? None of his players, they couldn't convert on third downs. A lot of his players are dropping passes. The run game was established, but was not used effectively. I mean, there's really not much Tom Brady can do. He's literally, he was frustrated on the sideline. He was pissed.
I honestly think that was probably one of Tom Brady's better performances of the year. It was the rest of the team. One of. No, obviously not the best one.
No.
But one of. I mean, it wasn't him per se that lost the game.
No,
you got to remember that last drive that they had the punt on, they would have kept going if Julian Edelman makes that catch. They had their defense all of a sudden couldn't stop the run, and their defense was vaunted all year as this like all-time great defense. But they were only all-time great because of Stephon Gilmore and how he held down that secondary.
Who got hurt too?
He did get
hurt. You see him get hurt? He went into
and as soon as he got hurt, what did the Titans do?
Derrick Henry just ran like he has been running the entire season. Who leads the lead in rushing?
He He actually overtook Nick Chubb in the last week of the season to gain the NFL rushing title for 2019.
I think the Titans figured it out.
They definitely figured it out. I want to ask you though, the Titans, they did something I've never seen another team do before.
And that is, I know exactly what you're going to talk about.
What is it?
The clock. Right? Yeah, about how they managed the clock in that fourth down, and they just kept letting it go out, and they got the flag, and then the clock went back up, and started running it again.
That was
Bill Belichick 1.0. I kept telling people, I was like, yo, Bill Belichick used to do that against teams.
Well,
If
he
you
actually-
really did not know that, then sorry, it's not a lot of people knew that. But I was like, dude, hey, this guy used to play and coach with Bill Belichick. Basically, he literally did the same thing on Bill Belichick, and Belichick was pissed off about it. Wow, the irony in that.
I mean, I don't think Bill Belichick has a right to be
Pissed
mad.
off about it because he used to do it all the time. I know that for a fact because he did that with the Steelers a long time ago.
I mean,
I know that for a fact. You were gonna say sorry.
I was gonna say he has no right to be mad about that because he literally did that earlier this year.
Yeah, exactly.
And so that actually wasn't the point I was gonna bring up. Yeah. I will say I did not watch any Patriot games really, except for the one against the Cowboys all year. Didn't really watch them all year, so I didn't know. I didn't know they did that until it happened. And honestly, it was my first time seeing it. But what I actually wanted to bring up was the Titans' 2-minute drive at the end of the first half.
That was I honestly thought they were going to score. They had 2 minutes.
They did score.
Oh wait, the 2 minute one. Are you talking about the run that Derrick Henry did?
Well,
because the only touchdown that the Titans had was from the first half where Derrick Henry ran it in. That was the only time they scored.
Right, and that was before the first half. Or before
that was the last time Derrick Henry scored. That's the last time any Titans offense scored until the defense got the pick six.
Right.
That was it. Is that what you're talking about?
Right. In the first half, right before the halftime.
Oh, you're talking about first half? Oh, yeah, that was a little slow on that one. Anyways, back to great. That was actually a really good first half drive with 2 minutes left by them. That was smart. Give the ball to Derrick Henry, let that man do what he got to do.
But for the whole drive, I mean, it was like 7 rush attempts and then 1 pass to him. And the pass is actually what got them the most yardage, is a screen.
A lot of people, I don't really watch that many Tennessee Titans games, but from what I've learned is that if you feed Derrick Henry will produce. He's that back that you need to give him the ball to produce. If you don't give him the ball, he is not going to produce what you think he's going to do.
A lot of running backs talk about needing to get the ball in order to get their rhythm. It's
that's Derrick Henry.
And that's exactly Derrick Henry.
Zeke is like that too. Zeke needs the ball to run the ball.
Definitely, Zeke
to
is
be
like that.
Effective. Yeah,
and then you look at other teams like the Patriots who use like 4 different running backs.
It's hard.
Like it's hard probably for them to make a difference on the game when people know they're being brought in for specific functions.
Yeah, and that's kind of how a lot of the defense is like, oh, this person's in. Okay, I think we know how to.
Right, so
we
like,
know what we're supposed to do.
The Patriots are bringing Rex Burkhead in. Okay, so they're going to run between the tackles right now.
But let's talk about the last 2 minutes of the Patriots drive in the fourth quarter.
Okay.
Because, not going to lie, Tom Brady, 2 minutes left, vintage. Vintage Tom Brady, 2-minute drive. We've all seen it before. There's touchdown, win the ball game, walk out, see you next week. Right? That's typical. Yeah. That's a typical 2-minute drive for Tom Brady. I literally sat back and I was, not gonna lie, I was kind of scared when Tom Brady got the ball back with 2 minutes left. I was already on my Venmo app, getting ready to send some cash. I was like, damn, I'm about to lose this already. This is really not gonna end. This is not a great way to end my Saturday night. Just lost some cash right now. Then I look up and I see a punt by the Titans, 2 minutes, all that basically started it. I'm like, damn. We really about to lose this game. Then my buddy, shout-outs to him, number 29 on the Tennessee Titans. If you're really all curious, he's a dude that literally put the ball at the 1-yard line to start that drive. First player down at the field. I was like, yo, that man's fast. I've seen that before. He's that fast. But not gonna lie, I thought he was really about to drive 100 yards just to kick a field goal to win the ball game. I really thought that was what was going to happen. And then we see pick 6 to the house, gamers, in beautiful Foxborough, Massachusetts.
Do you think it's dead for the Patriots?
For do I think it's dead?
Dynasty?
Bill Belichick is staying. Bill Belichick is not going anywhere. Someone said that. I heard rumors that Bill Belichick was going to leave and go coach. It was before the Dallas Cowboys did the whole thing. And I was like, he ain't leaving. And then I was like, that's Josh Daniels' job. Easy. Josh Daniels is going to leave and take over the Cowboys. No. And I was like, yeah, no. And then, long and behold, Tom Brady is now a free agent for the first time in his 20-year career. Just think about that. For first time in 20 years you get to experience what free agency is like. Dude, that is mind blowing. That's like Kobe in his 20th year exploring the free agency. At age 42. 42, free agent. What are you gonna do, bro?
I mean, let's be honest. Teams are gonna offer him contracts and money.
You know who might actually offer him? It's right up the street.
Los Angeles Chargers.
It's right up the street. He's from California.
Mm-hmm.
San Mateo San Mateo for a lot of people who don't know that. He's from San Mateo. But yeah, like literally right there. Chargers can pick up the phone, give him what he wants, more than what the Patriots are probably going to give him. Hey, want to come over? Yeah, sure.
Do you think he would fix the attendance problem? Just him alone?
Are you kidding me? Bruh. We're starting to see Charger fans come out of the forest left and right. Like, oh, you're a Charger fan? Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
In that new stadium with the Rams on the other side.
All of the Rams fans would now be Charger fans.
No, it's going to be split. Basically, if the Chargers win ball games, then
I don't think the Rams are going to be good next year.
I don't even think the Chargers are going to be good.
They got rid of Wade Phillips, and I don't think their defense was the
Yeah,
problem
I didn't even
this
know
year.
that until I looked it up.
I don't think their defense was the problem this year. Their offense was pretty anemic some games.